hello Simone. Hello Ashley. Hello Pingu. Oh, and well done Pingu, who's got yellow van and no return. Well, darlings.
Don't tell me they took his windscreen out and just they haven't got one to replace it with.
No, they've took the windscreen out. It's got a green stripe on the top of it.
Oh, right. So in other words,
it's for a 200.
It's for what?
It's for a 200, not a 24.
What's the difference?
That green piece across the top.
Right. So the one that they're replacing it with hasn't got the green stripe?
No, it has. Joe's doesn't have the green stripe on.
Does it matter?
I'd rather have a green stripe.
I would as well.
And
green
then
stripes for everybody.
Yeah, and then you can put the writing on it.
Yep, that looks good.
Oh, I like that green stripe.
Yeah, I like it.
I'd be very happy with that. I want a green stripe on mine now.
I want a green stripe on my arm to show that I've done something correct today.
We could all stand in solidarity and all have a green stripe on us.
I would as well.
Right, let's explain to you who we are and what we're doing. Well, you join me along with, to my right in the driving seat, is Capitan von Mustardo. And then behind me, bringing up the rear, we've got Neil and Sophie.
Hi guys.
And that's the live stream over with. That should be it. That should be the end of it.
Well,
already.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Now, where are we, you might ask? And it's a good question.
It's an easy one to answer.
It is an easy one to answer. Well, would you like to answer it?
We're on the M62.
No, we're not. Oh, yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. We're on the M62. Mind that pothole.
Westbound.
Yeah, we are indeed westbound.
Going by Birch Services.
Birch Services, yeah. And there is a Travelodge on either side of Birch Services. And they don't have a bar cafe. So if you stay in that Travelodge, then breakfast is not an option. I repeat, breakfast is not an option. Now then, this road trip is complete.
String it out, isn't it?
What?
Nothing.
This road trip is completely unexpected, my little moist muffs.
It's not completely unexpected.
It is?
Well, no, it's not.
Well, it's completely unexpected from my point of view.
Okay then.
I knew nothing about this. I didn't know. Yellow car, no return. I didn't know that you had this at the back of your mind. We are going to George Formby to...
Thank you.
To look at a car, basically.
To look at with a view to possibly buying, because that's what we tend to do quite a bit of.
You might need to speak up. The microphone is over here. Project, dear boy,
Project your voice over here.
On toe, keep back.
Yeah, I was just about to record that.
Yeah, I'll record it.
Yeah, because I mean, normally you wouldn't spray paint the back of a bus because it's broken down.
That's what I do.
Can I just point out that that bus has got a green stripe?
It has, actually.
Yes, it has.
It's also got a tooth missing.
Oh, well, he's completely in solidarity then, isn't he?
It doesn't look like it should be on the road. Oh, it's got wheels missing off the front.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh.
And it's got all sorts of windows missing. Wigan boys.
This is what's good about motorway driving, is the sights that you see.
You see some of them?
Dinosaur Dad, or Dino Dad as he's rebranded himself, or Ross as we know him, is 4 glasses of red in. Lucky chap. Oh, and Simone, yes. Simone says Boaty is now a Hooked on Classics channel member. And yes, I am indeed, and I'm very proud to be so.
Oh, yeah.
I am, yeah.
Because you gifted it.
Yeah.
Right. It's not really the same, is it?
It was completely unexpected. I was on Simone's Live yesterday. Because unlike you, I support other community members.
I support them, I just haven't got time to watch them.
That's
your... other thing. It's okay for you, all you've got to do is go to work every single day, then spend all the waking hours at, like, editing videos, then turn up at the yard when you've got a moment free. I've not got that luxury.
You're right, you've got no excuse.
I have got an excuse, so I don't call it an excuse. I'm a busy man. I'm a busier man than what you know all about.
Good
You've
afternoon.
got no time left after all the things you. Oh dear, don't do that. I'm going to film it anyway, just in case. But you've got no time left. I've got even less than that.
Right. Good afternoon from Honest Deck, says Skick.
Skip.
Ross says, hello Jace, Paul, Sophie and Neil.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, and Pingu has suggested that you have that bus as a project. I'd love a bus project.
Don't start.
I would though.
Yeah, but you're loving you.
A 1977 Leyland National, please.
Can we just have a bus in the yard?
I'd love a bus in the yard.
Yeah, you might. Let's get another yard then.
Yeah, let's get in the yard.
One that you're in charge of.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love to be.
I'd love it as well.
I'd love to be in charge of a yard.
Yeah. Yardies.
Oh, I apologise. It's Dino as in Rhino, rather than Dino, which is how I pronounce. Sorry, I was pronouncing it in the Italian way. I saw that and I just assumed Italian. Steak.
Abbreviation of dinosaur.
Steak, yeah, of course, makes complete sense now, and I feel an absolute fool.
If I noticed.
Steve Holg is with us. John Stoodley is with us. How you doing, John? Hope that chin is still up, mate. So yeah, we are off to a place called Formby.
Entertainer.
I've got no idea where that is, except presumably it's somewhere near Liverpool.
It is, it's quite near. It's basically posh Liverpool.
Oh, it's posh, is it? Nice.
Going
Oh,
No, it's alright. Nothing dangerous there.
no, just a green stripe.
Yeah, just a green stripe, yeah.
flying over on
There are green stripes everywhere at the moment, aren't there? Yellow car, no return.
Yeah. Reports of obstruction.
Yeah.
That's handy to know.
Would,
Korean over.
yeah, wouldn't that be great if all motorway signs just told you things that
That had already
that
happened.
had already happened?
Yeah,
And like the weather forecast told you what the weather was like yesterday.
yeah.
That'd be brilliant. Hello and welcome to the BBC weather. Well, yesterday was pretty awful, wasn't it? It rained all day in Manchester. There was snow in Salford. Afternoon all says high ace days and holidays. Isn't it Formby where the metal statues are on the beach?
I don't think so.
There's a beach.
Is there a beach at Formby? Is it on the coast?
Yeah.
Yay, we go to the seaside!
We're not going to the seaside because it's not actually the seaside bit we're going to.
How do you know?
Because I've looked on the map already.
Oh, okay.
Is it relatively near to the seaside?
Relatively near to the seaside, yeah.
How ironic is it that you guys drove here from Blackpool this morning and now you're driving pretty much back to where you came from?
No, bye.
Lock right.
What?
Lock right.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. What does that say to you? Why would it be called lock right?
It's a play on words on Loctite, I suppose.
Do you reckon? Well, it's
So
some
does a
sort
lock
of
short.
cult.
I've heard people say that you're a massive cult.
Yeah, I know.
Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah. This sounds stupid, doesn't it? CVT books.
No.
I think it does. But this one here, where you can put it in manual, it separates it into 6 different levels of gearing.
Yeah, well, I knew that.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I've got one.
What you've got? I think I prefer that.
I love that. I've been banging on about. I've been telling you ever since that first day when I met you and you showed me your left buttock as a weird kind of initiation thing that I still don't really understand.
You're lucky I got the right one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Have you seen them both, or have you still only seen the one?
just the one.
Right.
Yeah, isn't it funny how you never see them both at the same time?
Yeah. Do they kind of lead separate lives, your buttocks?
Well, they're always parting.
Are they hairy?
Well, yeah, they are a bit. They're nothing extravagant, though.
Right.
Not like Billy Connolly's beard,
Right.
or mine for that matter. Is that really? Why is it whenever you do a live stream, you talk about buttocks and hairy bits and stuff like that?
I don't know.
Anybody would think that you was a man of low education.
I might be, for all you know.
You might be a good liar. Well, actually, you are. We know that, don't we? There's a point with you. Come think of it.
Yeah.
I might have to just record this bit now.
Mustard has now started recording. Oh, look, there's Neil.
You pride yourself on being able to talk utter bullshit, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
So you can argue the point of something that you completely disagree with.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, I find it easier to argue that than something I do believe in.
And you do it so frequently that sometimes I don't know what to believe from you. So all of this amazing life that you've had so far,
Yeah.
all that could be bullshit.
Could be.
And you're just so good at convincing everybody that you've had this amazing life that's almost completely unbelievable, that maybe it's because it is unbelievable, because it's not true.
Quite honestly, sometimes I don't believe it myself.
We'll never know, will we?
Well-
I don't think you will either. You will never know whether you really had this life or not, because you bullshit yourself that much.
Well, that's not entirely true. I do kind of know, because every now and then something will pop up that's kind of proof. And whenever I see it, I think, oh, bugger me, that really did happen then. I thought I might have been lying about that. And that genuinely happens.
That's the perfect answer. One of my favourite junctions is this here, where the traffic separates from one part of the motorway to the other, and lots of people get confused and have little accidents. Because there's nothing better to do, I guess.
Dino Dad says, what are you collecting? Well, we don't know if we're collecting it. We're going to view a car. Are we going to tell them what it is?
I'll tell them.
Citroen Xavier Picasso, formerly owned by Ronnie Pickering.
Because of the Ronnie Pickering thing that Boaty keeps going on about, we got thinking about Picassos and how cool they actually are.
Is that an allotment?
It's a big allotment. A big allotment. I like the Picasso, and I don't see any reason not to buy one when it's the right price like this.
We're not going to see a Picasso then.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, are we?
Well, yeah.
Actually, if you took the spoiler off it, it looks like a Picasso.
Yeah. That's something I said. Yeah, a Citroen Picasso 1.6 HDI, yeah, that's not the one we want, but it's the one that's available.
Picnic tables to the rear.
Yeah, most likely broken off, as do the armrests. It's got the armrests on the chairs that often end up broken off. To the extent where I used to sell them loads, and then it got to the point where people didn't bother buying them because they just get broken back off again anyway. So you may as well just leave them broken. Did you know that?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Good. I won't repeat myself because I found it a bit boring, to be honest.
Simone is asking, what four-wheeled motor vehicular transportational device are we in? And it's a good question. Good question, Simone. We are in Christine, the Rover 45 with an absolutely fabulous headlining that I'm stroking even as we speak. And a wonderful CVT gearbox. John is feeling better today, so that's good.
Good, John.
Skick has got a question. Turn the other cheek or an eye for an eye? Which is the best way to live? And we'll answer that going round. Actually, I'll start with Sophie.
Yes. What was the question?
Turn the other cheek or an eye for an eye? Which is the best way to live?
Eye for an eye?
Okay, Neil?
You said that with a question mark at the end. As if that was the
That's
correct
just the way
answer.
she's doing because of the tonsillitis.
All right.
depends what the main problem is to start with.
Yeah.
Just generally speaking, how do you deal
There's
with
not
things?
generally about it.
No,
is
that's
there?
general about that. There's different ways to approach different.
There's no definitive answer to Skip's question, I'm afraid. So the answer is neither.
John Arthur and Son Limited.
Oh yeah.
So J. Arthur. They've named their business after Cockney rhyming slang for a wank. I'm off for a quick J. Arthur.
I thought you were going for one then.
Go on.
I thought you were going for one then.
What? Just something got an itch here.
Boaty has had an amazing life-size diner. I really have, and I'm very grateful for that. Bristol Brian is an exceptional example. I was blessed with having Bristol Brian as a formative role model in my earlier years and in my adult life. He was kind of a fixture throughout my life, right up until the time that he left. Well, not until the time he left us. The last time I saw Bristol Brian was my mother's funeral. Which motorway is that? I think are we still on the 62?
We're on the 62 again now.
Right, we're on the
We're
M62.
62, M16, now 62 again.
Right, okay.
Now, here's a question for you.
Oh, okay, for me or
Yeah.
for them?
No, for you.
Oh, a question for me, ladies and
If
gentlemen.
we acquire this car,
Yeah.
who's driving back?
I don't mind either way,
You know.
because I've never driven this. So I really don't mind. What would you prefer?
I don't know. I'm hoping I don't like it, so we basically don't have to come back in.
Then what's the point in going?
No, honestly, whenever we go and look at a car, I do have at the back of my mind, if it's not any good, I'm okay with that. Rather than just buying it.
Oh,
just
because
it's gone.
because you've gone all that way.
Yeah. That's Ben.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. That's backed into something. Oh, it's had a Citroen 2VC run into the back of it really, really quickly.
Or it's on a tilt, as is that one, so that any residual liquid will drain out onto the road.
Well, that's a good point. I don't think it is.
There's still residual liquid inside of those, so.
You could just do that with having a hole. Yeah.
Yeah, but then the liquid wouldn't stay in it. Oh look, no midders again.
Yeah. The M62 ones.
Oh, a good question from Dino. The last thing everyone ate before the journey. Well, you brought up an interesting point there, Ross, because this unexpected road trip is completely going to fuck up our lunch plans. Well, I can tell you the last thing that Sophie, Neil and I ate was a packet of crisps immediately before we got in the car from their stash in Neil's ZTT. Mustard, what was the last thing you ate?
I haven't.
So what was the last thing you ate? And believe me, you can't say I haven't unless you've never eaten anything in your life.
Yeah, good point.
So the last thing you ate, please.
I had a few nuts last night.
You've eaten nothing today.
No.
No breakfast. Nothing before you left home. Nothing at the yard. Gosh. Oh, a brilliant.
No, I had a kebab.
When did you have a kebab?
Oh, just before you turned up.
That wouldn't
Forgot about
surprise me. Simone's got a great question. Right. Who in the car was the last to have a poo? So, well, let's go round. Mustard, when was your last poo? And be honest.
9.
About 9:30.
Yeah.
Sophie?
About 7 this morning.
About
Some
7.
questions like these.
Yeah.
Neil?
10:30.
Oh, Oh.
Neil's the winner here.
no, it's a tie.
Is it?
Yeah. I also had one at about 10:30
And then set off out.
and then set off out.
Right,
Okay,
okay.
there's actually 5 minutes.
So, Neil, poo pals,
Big ones.
how was yours? Fully satisfactory experience?
I was in the hotel room.
Satisfactory experience.
Well, not every poo is entirely satisfactory, is it?
No, the worst ones where you know you haven't quite finished.
Oh, I hate
Truck
those.
faces. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate those. You've just got the last like little lurker. It's like a not a lodger. What's it called when somebody illegally stays in your
Squatter.
squatter? Yeah, yeah.
Barry Squatter.
It's Barry Squatter.
Uh oh, I can feel something coming.
Oh, I see what you were going for there.
Should we?
Shall we?
Irish please.
Yeah. You've said it now, so we have to.
There's no way around this, is it?
They call him Barry Shippies because he shits peas. They call him Barry Shippies because he shits peas. He shits peas in the morning without any warning, and then at 3:30 he shits some more peas.
They call
Him Barry Shippies because he shits peas. They call him Barry Shippies because he shits peas.
Every day that he can't think of, Barry is on the bog. No bog is safe in the world from his massive log of peas. They call him
Barry Shippies because he shits peas.
They
Call him Barry Shippies because he shits peas.
Sophie?
I haven't got it.
I've got no voice, sorry.
no worries.
Skick says you are passing the Waddington Junction, home to many great men. Steve Donahue, champion jockey, George Formby and Derek Williams.
Derek Williams.
I presume that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his deck.
Turd Talk, the latest podcast. Top 10 on autoplay. That's from High Ace Days and Holidays. Oh, a question from Dino. And we'll go round and we'll answer this. Okay, are you ready for the question?
Are you ready?
If you had an unlimited amount of cash,
Yeah.
which car from the 2000s would you have? Mustard.
As in the year 2000 or 2000 to 2009?
I don't know.
Right, I'll go for 2000.
Hang on, do you want me to ask Dino to specify?
Yeah, all right. Well,
So is that from 2000 to the present day, or from 2000 to 2009, or and there'll be a bit of a delay before he answers. So
and you won't notice it until.
shall we have an intermission?
Yeah, well, we could answer the question in two ways.
Okay. What, like in Welsh and English?
Well, yeah, or Spanish.
Right. Do you speak Spanish?
Not very often.
Right.
SDS got the phone.
Not very well.
Oh, right. Dino has specified 2000 to 2009.
Oh gosh, that's a big opening, isn't it?
Yeah. Who would like to go first?
V12 Vantage S.
Oh, V12 Vantage S from Neil in the back.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah. I'll go for a Pagani Zonda.
Oh, Pagani Zonda from
You weren't
Mustard.
expecting that, were you?
I wasn't actually.
I don't like them.
I will go.
The only opportunity I see you never get them. It's not like I can afford them, is it?
No, I don't think you can. Well, I mean, I don't know your finances inside out.
But you got a few of the heat control panels for them.
Yeah,
Ah,
exactly.
that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine because they don't work on them.
We had an argument about that on our first ever video together.
Yeah, we'll call it an argument if you want.
Eh?
Would you call it an argument, really?
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, because you was telling me about it,
And you didn't believe me. Yeah.
No. And I do believe you now.
I thank you.
So I'm going to now take this opportunity to apologise to my one knowledgeable friend who's somewhere else.
I was almost about to accept your apology. But,
no.
But no, I don't. Instead of
quite
accepting
accepted
your
something.
apology, I say fuck you and everything you stand for, and your Auntie Susan. Oh, hello, a sneeze from the rear. Oh, and I don't mean that, a sneeze from the rear. Good.
Nice spot. Well,
Uh,
fuck you and everything you stand for as well, remember?
Thank you.
Bless me.
Fuck you and your rather smart jumper. And your iPad.
Hang on, I've still got to decide what car I'm going to have. What year was the Bristol Fighter?
I don't know.
Well, I'll have a Bristol Fighter. Maybe late registered if need be. Oh, good morning, good morning. That guy from SETI Alpha 5. Good morning, guys. How are we all? Oh, Skick's son says, I've been watching your lives recently. Very good. I am Skick's son. Keep it up.
Keep it up. Oh,
Oh,
look what we have here.
a knackered old caravan. Oh, with a green stripe.
Yes. There we go, Joe. Everybody's coming out in solidarity.
Everybody's in solidarity with Joe and his lovely new green stripe.
That was a good one for the caravan game. Where you put
What, all
Ainley
the-
in-
that
Ainley
particular
in front of
caravan?
all the names of the caravans.
Oh, right.
That
So,
was a conqueror.
oh, so it's an anal
Ainley
conqueror.
Yep.
I like the fact that Skick's son, his YouTube account is Skick's son, but he's still putting the message, I'm Skick's son.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being absolutely clear about it.
Well, he's making it clear that he's not an imposter with a made-up name. Because Skick doesn't like imposters with made-up names, does he?
No, it doesn't. But you can still actually do it if you really wanted to. But I'm not sure anybody would want to do specifically that. What a waste. Empty transporter.
He might be on his way to pick some cars up.
Well, presumably is.
Or he might be on his way back from having dropped some off. Oh. Bit of a shimmy there from Mustard.
No, because that car decided it was going to come over after
Return
going
back to the
and start
line.
moving over.
I spotted him.
Eh?
I spotted him in the last.
What engine's in this?
One front.
Is it a 1.8?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I just couldn't remember what engine it is. It drives nicely. Well,
It does it smooth.
it passengers nicely.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I don't know what it's like to drive.
It's kind of the same, but without really any need to control anything.
There's no vibration on the steering wheel.
No.
Gearbox seems good and healthy.
It just bobs along.
The rev counter isn't entirely working as it should.
Yeah, that's a pity. Because that would be better if it was working, wouldn't it?
Oh, Dino's going for a Honda S2000.
Oh, that's a good choice.
That is a good choice. Have you ever driven one?
I haven't done.
I have.
Have you? And who likes? Mark out 10 for the Honda S2000, Neil.
8.
8. Well, that means he's driven something better.
Are you going to ask me?
Yeah. Go on.
I'm going to give you two answers. When it was current, 9.5. Now, 7.
All right. Why?
Because it's just one of those cars that was absolutely incredible when it was of its time.
It hasn't aged well.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't think it's aged?
There's quicker things out there.
Well, there's quicker things, yeah.
The perk of having VTEC but doing a rear wheel drive is a bit of a...
So it would be a 9.5 if you were only comparing it with,
Another S2000.
well, another car of the period, I was thinking.
Yeah, because you had the MR2, which was the not the best MR2. You had the MX5, which is known as the best convertible you can get.
For those who don't know, the Honda S2000 of the early 2000s, it was kind of a throwback to the original S2000. And the party trick was that it would just rev ridiculously. There's a Bentley thing.
Yeah.
I like those.
The Bentley thing.
The Bentley thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's at 9,000 RPM, wasn't it?
Something,
No.
I can't remember where the red line was. but it was a mad thing to drive. Hey motorway monkeys, says Pendulous Knocking. Where are you heading to today? We are off. For those who've just joined this live stream, A, where have you been? C, what happened to B? And D, we are off to a place called Formby on the coast of England, somewhere near Liverpool, allegedly.
It is near Liverpool.
And I don't know what's happening for lunch. It is now 18 minutes past 2. It is lunchtime, and I've got no idea what's going to happen in terms of lunch. Oh, and there's an advert coming up for Gulliver's World, and Mustard has kindly agreed to lend me his wife and children so I can take them to Gulliver's, because I want to go to Gulliver's and you're not allowed to go on your own as an adult.
Yeah. That's enough to make me think perhaps you shouldn't go. That you want to go somewhere. You're not supposed to go without children. Do you like bouncy castles as well, those play pits?
No. To be honest, I love the original Gulliver's at Matlock Bath. It's just an awesome place. You would love it. It's nothing to do with the rides as such. It's just to do with the topology of the place. It's all formed into the side of a cliff.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
That's a nice house.
Which one?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, lorry no returns.
Yeah, no, the lorries don't count, right?
No.
Sorry, dear.
Yeah.
When I'm cleaning windows. Oh, are we going on the M57 to Southport?
Well, we're going towards Southport on the M57, yeah.
Ah.
To Southport.
The last time I went to Southport, I was in court.
Cracking nuts. Cracking nuts, Gromit.
You've got the right voice for that.
No, I haven't.
You have.
No, let's try a bit more. Cracking nuts, Gromit.
Oh, that was good.
Anyone else you want me to do?
Yeah, do
I love that bridge.
which one? This one?
Yeah.
Would you like to live under it?
Well, I wouldn't mind for a while.
Okay, do do Simone.
Oh, well, I only know one word that she would. Hi, it's Simone. That's the only bit I can do.
I'm slightly aroused.
Yeah, I won't be doing that again then.
Do James.
Oh, James.
Yeah.
Right. Should just be able to carry on talking as if I was him. But that really wouldn't do, and this car's revometer doesn't seem to want to matter anymore. So, regardless of that, and happy days to everybody else who might not be interested in buying this car, because it quite simply isn't for sale, unless you want to buy it, in which case you can.
Mick Hucknall.
Hello! I forgot about Mick Hucknall. You've got to give me Mick Hucknall.
Mick
Hello, it's Mick Hucknall here from Simply Red. There's nothing to worry about. Yes, cool.
Okay. Oh, we've got a green stripe, look. Oh, I've literally only just noticed that we've got a green stripe.
Wow.
How cool is that?
How cool.
Okay, do Hubnut.
Right, okay. Well, that's. I'd like to say that's a spicy meatball. That's a bit of a cop out, that was.
It is a bit of a cop out.
Oh no, the one I couldn't do was in this video. That was it.
Okay. Rover Joe.
I know you're better at Rover Joe. You really nailed it. All I can do is Rover Joe. No, Rover Joe. Alright, I must come down to the yard. Nice, that was. Come down to the yard. And I'll show you my Civic. I've got one for you then, I reckon.
Oh, go on then.
Alan Bennett.
I was down at the library with Thora Hurd the other day, and over a toasted macaroon she said to me, Alan, would you mind awfully doing me up the bottom? And I said, oh, Thora, on a Thursday afternoon. She said, but there's nothing on television, and it's bitter out. And I thought, well, yeah, I thought I might as well. So I hopped into her old bottom like a little kangaroo.
I love the idea that he's going to do anal sex because there's nothing on TV. That's his motivation. Otherwise it'd be a big no from Alan. That's quite good actually.
Okay, do Jeremy Clarkson.
I can't do Clarkson.
Okay, do Richard Hammond. Go on, because you were claiming that you know Richard Hammond in a 6 degrees of separation way. You were claiming the other day
I could do his accent,
that you and him are like that.
Well, it doesn't mean that. And I
His
never
accent's a bit muffled because it's Cheltenham and Birmingham. Where
I can do Richard Hammond.
Go on then.
Oh fuck, I've crashed again.
Yeah, good.
Oh dear. Okay, who else can we think of?
James May.
Yeah, do James May.
I've never tried to do James May or Hammond or like I said before.
All right, do Mike Fernie.
Mike Fernie. If you had a snippet of him talking, I could just copy him.
Right.
But I'm kind of a bit blank on what he actually sounds like, besides mildly Scottish.
Just do a toned down Billy Connolly.
Scottish.
That's what I'd do. I'd start at Billy Connolly and just tone it down a bit.
We're going to get to grips with how I keep walking towards the camera but looking the other way. And see, it's a bit too Scottish, isn't it?
I don't know, I didn't really hear it. It was a bit too quiet for the human ear,
Human ear.
which is kind of what I'm equipped with.
Yeah. You are equipped with an eye.
Oh, look at those tower blocks over there.
Oh, aren't they beautiful?
I wouldn't want to. I'd enjoy the balcony.
That's what I said.
Oh, a good question from Simone. How come Southport is in the north? It's a good question.
Well, you could, yeah, good question. But it makes sense, doesn't it, really? Because it means it's easy to find if you are in the north.
Oh, there we are. Oh, Sean is with us. Hello, Sean. How you feeling, mate? Hope you're feeling better. Lovely there, and it's raining in the Rhondda.
Yeah. When is it not raining there?
Yeah, well, that's what we used to say in our village. If you can see the other side of the valley, it's going to rain. If you can't see it, it's already raining.
If it's raining, if you can't see it, you're in the wrong valley.
Thora Hurd getting buggered. What a lovely image.
I think I want to be in this one.
Oh, and Simone is referencing a well-known Billy Connolly song. If it wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, for you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your wellies. Dino says, where the F did you get that Luton video? Oh, Ross, I've had that knocking about for, oh God, years and years. There was a Facebook group that used to exist, well, it still does exist, and it kind of became, it was Boaty's World before Boaty's World was a thing. and it sort of became out of date. You know, it was taken over by other things, but it's still there, and I put all sorts of things in there that I don't want to lose. Things that just amuse me, or videos or pictures or things that I just think that's tickled me, and one day I'll use that for something or other. And that video was one. Sorry, what was that, Neil?
Might be a service station stop.
Oh bloody hell! Second mortgage. There aren't any services. Oh, there is a service, isn't there? Yeah, I remember stopping at the services with Chinese madam.
Services aren't exactly a great place to go for lunch, are they?
No, they're not, but
Well, as we get off the motorway, we might just discover something wonderful that has food.
I hope so. I'd like to discover something wonderful that has food.
I'd rather go to the supermarket than the service station.
Skick says EPMA Ellesmere Port is on today. You could have looked at 200 cars and not one. As usual, though, the pair of you won't listen. Well, I did speak at some length on the live stream the other night, Skick, about...
That wasn't the other night, it was a couple of weeks back. We talked about exactly why
why we can't buy at auction.
why it wouldn't work for us, yeah.
And it's not really for anybody. There are a number of YouTube channels that you can look at. Dealers try to buy from auction, and they're all falling flat on their faces.
You might get lucky once, but that's about it.
Yeah, Neil is agreeing with me in the back
reason
seat
they're
there.
in the first place is because they're hiding something nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they don't want you to look out for it before you buy
Oh, but this will be the first time we go to look at a car with
a trained mechanic.
a trained mechanic.
Yeah, we're going to look at a car with a trained mechanic. How much does the... Question from Simone. How much does the fuel gauge say?
Did you bounce then, Neil? Give me a fright, that did. Honestly, I felt my stomach go because I thought the wheel was falling off. That's cruel.
What do you want to say? I'm a bit large.
No, I'm saying that you made the car bounce around. And I'd rather uncomfortable. I've still got the jitters now.
Oh,
Yellow car, no return.
How much does the fuel gauge say? Asks Simone.
But on this, just over half a tank.
Just over half a tank, Simone. Oh, that's Chinese madam's name.
Is it?
Yeah, that's her.
3044.
No,
Well done, Neil. Well done.
You will.
HUI. That was her first name. Probably still is her first name. Hui.
Oh, lots of rubbery things left to the side of the motorway.
She was fascinated that she could get a registration here that said her name.
Yeah, that nobody wanted.
We were going to buy one for Sheeson.
All right. Yes. Gosh, those pylons look cool. I love pylons.
I love pylons.
And motorway bridges.
I've got two things about pylons.
Two things. What's
Yeah, I've got two things. One is that I used to fantasize about having some kind of cable car arrangement so I could travel along pylons. And number two is that when I was having when I was doing really early season training, when I was still knocking the rough edges off, so I was really hurting myself in a bad way, then I used to tell myself that every time I rode underneath a pylon, I got an electric charge from them.
I'm going to do a voiceover on this bit.
And then psychosomatically, it gave me a lift. Because there were times, early season training, where I thought I wouldn't get home. You know, you set out on whatever, 140 mile thing, and you get 90 miles in, you haven't knocked enough of the rough edges off, and you think, I've hit the wall, I'm not going to get home here.
What if you didn't hit the wall? Would you have got home then?
It's a sporting term, hitting the wall.
Yeah, and you just need to punch through it, right?
Depends on why you've hit the wall.
But if you've literally hit the wall, then you can't.
I mean, if you were getting hunger knock, then the answer was a Mars bar or a can of Coke.
A can of Coke?
Something that we used to call hunger knock basically was hypo.
Oh, yeah. I need to stop at some point to get some directions, and I shall do that quite soon.
So Mustard has just said that he needs to stop in a moment to get some directions.
And Boaty's just told you that I said we need to stop in a moment to get some directions.
There's a church over there with a steeple.
Where should we go there?
I'd love to go there. 'Cause
See if they've got any bread.
it's a really pointy one.
What's all that white?
I love a pointy steeple. It's quite flat here, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yes, it is.
What does that make you think of?
Liverpool and its surrounding areas.
Do you know I've only been to Liverpool once?
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been loads of times.
Twice, I reckon.
And the only time I went to Liverpool was when Chinese madam arrived back in the UK on a new visa for her PhD. We thought we had to go to Liverpool to register her, and we went all the way to Liverpool, went to the police station that we were supposed to go to. They said, no, you need to go to another police station. So we went there, and they said, no, you need to go to the police station nearest to the one where you live. And of course she was living at Windy Bum. So it was a completely way journey to Liverpool. And we went in the Rover 75, and we stopped at the motorway services on the way back, and she refused to buy me any lunch.
All right. That woman behind's laughing.
Is she?
Yeah, she's genuinely laughing.
What's she laughing
Maybe
at?
she's got your live stream on her DVD player.
No, she wouldn't be laughing.
Yeah, my live streams are no laughing matter.
Well, they are a bit.
Oh, we've got some poems coming in. Mary had a little lamb. She tied it to a pylon. 10,000 volts went up its arse and turned it all to nylon.
I reckon I've heard that one before.
Well done, Simone. And Barry comes in with, little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, smoking a joint of weed. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and sold her a kilo of speed. I've got one of those. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, her panties all tattered and torn. It wasn't the spider that sat down beside her, it was that rover man with his own. Own. Oh, I've got the horn. Oh, I've
I
got
need to make a song up for you.
the horn. What's that wall for? That is an utterly pointless wall, as far as I can see.
It's for keeping something out.
What? What's it going to keep out?
The trees.
It's only 2 feet tall. Oh yeah, trees, which are well known for
Moving.
Yeah.
It's not 2 feet tall, is it?
Yeah.
It's 3'4".
How do you know it's 3'4"?
Well, I'm looking at it, aren't I?
What are you measuring, man?
You don't need to be measuring, man. You just need to know how big things are when you look at them.
I'm not accepting your thing, because measuring man, now if he'd have said that's 3'6", I'd have taken his word for it.
Yeah, well, I said 3'4".
Well, just go to
You
show
said
then
3'6" in
you're
it.
2
Well,
inches out already, aren't you?
I reckon we should measure it on the way back.
Okay. Skick says, search, look and try. Come out of your comfort zone. Accept that every car you've bought in the past has been a complete failure and disaster.
That's nice.
Try other avenues.
Well, we're going to Liverpool.
Yeah,
That's nice. I've got one of them.
That's true, yeah.
yeah.
Is that a bus stop you're It is a bus stop. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
What?
I thought you didn't have any pants on.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Can we go to the pleasure beach while we're here?
No.
No, it should
There's no pleasure beach.
Of course there is at Southport. There's a brilliant pleasure beach. And I haven't been for ages.
Horses. In the field.
Stay away from them.
There's a horse in the field next to another horse, and a horse in the field
In
next to another
Splendell.
horse.
What kind of name is that? There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, move over,
No.
move over.
No.
So they all rolled over, and one fell out. Rumpty-tumpty-tumpty-tout. There must be some kind of stately home thing on our right-hand side.
Yeah.
because we've passed a couple of imposing entrances.
A lot of Rosses.
Policeman Badger.
See, you wonder where all the police are. They're here.
Yeah, well, there would be. It's Liverpool, isn't it? It's full of scallies.
Right, dare you to make fun of this man's accent when I meet him.
Okay.
And then he'll go, nope, not selling it to you.
You got knocking walnuts on this.
Yeah.
Right, we stand a chance of coming back with the wheels attached.
How are we going to manage to come back with the wheels off?
That's a good point. Lady Green Garden Centre.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really extravagant metaphor for a lady's clunge, doesn't it?
It does, yeah,
That
exactly.
word,
What?
plunge,
What's wrong with clunge?
the worst bloody word ever.
It's not the worst word ever. I'm sure I could think of worse than that. Lady Green Garden Centre. I love that. My Lady Green
Hey,
Garden
Ben.
Centre could do with a bit of attention. Oh, sorry, darling, I'll get right to it.
You're not supposed to use a strimmer.
Petrol at that.
There's a Greg's over there.
Greg's. That's not Greg's.
It
Oh,
says Greg.
It says Greg's. Although, you know, I mean, the idea of actually going to Greg's for lunch, I mean, you'd have to be pretty desperate.
Yeah, you would.
There's a ploughman's table there. We could have lunch there.
On the ploughman's table.
But
We're getting
call this
hello.
table. Ploughing table.
Chloe, I fancy a couple of double cheeseburgers.
I could eat a double cheeseburger without
No,
the cheese.
no, not a double cheeseburger.
More
Three.
As many as 3.
Oh yeah, easily.
I could eat a Big Mac. I'd love a Big Mac. Can we go to McDonald's?
No.
Oh. Fuck you, I'm a grown-up. I can go to McDonald's if I want to.
Well, I could have pulled in there actually, but I wasn't paying quite enough attention.
You could pull it in there.
And I could have let him out doing it.
What is that heapy pile thing there?
Poo.
I suppose it could be.
It's a grain of sand for every time you've checked shit.
Oh, the big
Oh.
it's a heap.
Harsh. Harsh but fair.
Yeah. Words that Boaty needs to hear.
So we're heading towards Southport and Formby. There must be a fish and chip shop. It's the seaside.
Yeah, it'd be a very expensive fish and chip shop.
Yeah, well, you dragged us here. It's your duty to give us lunch.
I haven't dragged anybody anyway.
This is all your responsibility.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that takes responsibility of actually collecting these bollocking cars.
We could have been eating Istanbul in the caravan.
I'd have preferred that.
We'll do that tomorrow. And it'll be your turn tomorrow.
Well, again,
What do you mean again?
my turn every day. It's my turn every day. Every day.
Skick says, Boaty, you could use the pass to your benefit at EPMA. The way you are choosing is a waste. I would indeed use my history in the motor trade, Skick. And my history in the motor trade tells me do not buy from auction. As I was saying in the live stream when I was discussing it, I was involved in a car auction, and I would put a car into it. I'm buggered if I would buy one out of it. You'd have to be made.
Right, does Skick have Skick, honest deck? Do you buy and sell cars?
Oh, a question from Mustard.
Well, I don't know. I mean, my presumption is that he does. I can't remember whether he's told us or not. Told you or told me or whichever one of us. One or the other may well have been privy to this information, but I can't quite remember.
I can't recall that I have. Okay, is there a chip shop there?
Bargain booze.
Bargain booze, yeah.
We need to go to the seafront because the chip shops will be open all day there. Wouldn't it be nice to have chips in the car looking over the sea? Oh, hello, we're stopping.
It would be nice.
Do you need fuel or are you alright?
There's Ted Bundy.
He had a weird face, didn't he? I mean, no offence.
But we've still got half a tank.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got loads of fuel.
Oh gosh, we are.
In 100 yards at the roundabout, continue
Bloody
straight
hell,
to
fair
stay
play
on
to you.
Road, B540.
How far away are
A
we?
minute away, half a mile.
Oh, we're a minute
Half
away.
a mile, right? So
Oh, well, on that basis, we'd better end this live stream there, because we are half a mile away from the car that we're going to view. So,
it always feels a bit rude.
thank you for your company, and depending on what happens, if we don't buy the car, Skip bought 3 cars from EPMA, all been great, and 1/3 of the market value. 1/3 of the market value, what a bargain.
I reckon we should do that.
What, go to EPMA and buy some cars?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so we'll end the live stream here. If we don't buy the car, I'll pop back on the way back. If we do buy the car, then I'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock. All right, darlings,
Right,
thank
bye.
you. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Have bosh.
For you, and indeed, bosh.